My name is Damon Rampanen. I'm 20 years old and I come from the Seacher family from Ahousaht and the Andrews family from Hesquiaht. Growing up, I've had learned teachings from a lot of people, learning many life lessons about food, cooking, traditions, songs, and dances. But the one thing that I've learned that means the most to me is family. Family is the most important thing in life someone can have. Family is there for you when you are in hard times at some point in life. Also, family is there to celebrate the good times one has, like a birth of a child or graduation, and many other memorable moments. This past summer, I joined in on a journey called the Pulling Together Canoe Journey with many other people from all over British Columbia. The idea of the journey was to build relations with youth and RCMP officers. Before the journey started, we went out training to build up the skills that we would need mentally and physically. It was slow in the beginning, not much commitment from a lot of people, but as time went on, and the people who did attend the practices started to talk about how fun it was being out on the water pulling a canoe, learning about our ancestors and how they used to travel everywhere by canoe, that got others interested, and the next thing I knew, we had a full committed canoe that wanted to paddle. When the journey started, we all were a little unsure how the journey was going to unfold. Some were worried because it was their first time being in the canoe and only had practiced in lakes and rivers and not on the ocean. So there was trust issues amongst each other. Our first pull was from Uuathluk to Ahousaht. It was a long, hard journey because of the weather and current. Everyone was cold, wet, and miserable. But when we saw that we were moments away from reaching our first destination, we all started to cheer and songs were sung. From there on, relationships were created and everyone started to rely on each other for help and guidance. After experiencing our first pull, the rest of the journey was a breeze, stopping at different other First Nations communities: Uuathluk, Uuathluk, Benson Island, Hesquiaht, Hesquiaht, and our last stop ending our journey in Port Alberni, Ahousaht First Nation. Once the concern with safety and being on the open ocean was broken, everyone realized that this was supposed to be a fun and great learning experience. Having the opportunity of being the pace setter of the canoe, I realized that myself and the steersman had the biggest job in the canoe. We had to keep the constant communication with each other so that the canoe could travel smoothly over the water. If the trust or communication between the pace setter and steersman was not there, our canoe family would not have been able to successfully travel the West Coast waters. This canoe journey taught me the value of working as one and the importance of family. Tumas!